Batman Adventures. A bird in the hand. Robinson Hall, the official residence of Mayor of Gotham City.
Named after Jerry Robinson, by the way.
I just said Gotham City.
Gotham City.
Gotham City.
Thank you.
I don't need them to love me, Mr. Hawk, but I do require that they show respect for the mayor's office, if not for me.
Yo, I respect him enough to stand back from your window, Your Honor.
Gimme shelter, penguin. Who voted for you? The nose grows when he lies.
People, not birds.
I like they got a little beach ball inflatable.
They made a peach ball into the penguin.
Boing, boing, boing. They went to the trouble of making that. That's kind of cool. Bah! You're afraid of tonight's protesters, Mr. Hawk? The lobbyists who don't bathe?
Does this happen often around here, Mayor?
Swan song. Nothing but swan song.
So, who wrote this, Mr. Narrator?
Why, that would be Ty Templeton.
Okay. And who is the penciler?
Rick Burchett.
And who embellished it, a.k.a. Inkbook?
Terry Beatty.
And who was the colorist?
Some guy in the heroic age.
That works out. Let's see here. Hey, who wrote all of this? If not, like, metaphorically? Like, literally, like, forged letters and stuff.
The letters are done by Ken Lopez.
Interesting. Okay. And who is the assistant editor?
Well, that would be Harvey Richards.
All right. And who did the assistant editor assist?
Joan Ilty.
And who created this?
Roy Thomas.
As the Beaver.
With the help of Bill Finger.
That's right.
Screw you, Buckin.
Most nights, yes. And why are the scenes grumbling this night, Ms. Partridge?
Oh, you closed the Taylor Street shelter, sir.
For legitimate budget reasons.
The same day you increased funding to the Novick County Bird Sanctuary by 600%.
Oh, that. Open the window. Quiet down, you nattering guineas. Your mayor is addressing you.
Not my mayor.
I count 51 of you down there. You think I'm going to ignore the 1.5 million people that voted for me just because you brought puppets?
Puppets?
Hey, how dare you? I'm not a puppet. I'm a muppet.
You're a frogget.
You have been heard and officially ignored. Now, you've got 30 seconds to get off my lawn before my security forces take action. Thank you, and good evening.
That's my decision, Counterpart.
Actually, Mr. Hawk is head of security for the grounds of Robinson Hall, so I think it's his call. As for decisions regarding Gotham City's police force, that might be someone else's call as well, and quite soon. In fact, that's why I summoned you here this evening, Commissioner Gordon. It's been 6 months since you were ordered to bring the Batman to justice. But you don't seem...
What? Yo, they're using tear gas. Three K's calf. Look, even the penguin one is coughing.
Yeah.
Now that's disrespectful. My effigy's on fire.
The gates to these grounds open inward. That rush of people will have someone trampled.
What are you babbling about? Guards, man! You don't have to rescue the effigy!
Cling.
Oh,
Like heavens, the gates open.
run, run, run. Run away. Yeah.
I wonder who that guy was. He's really impressive.
Dude, look at that. Look at that shadow.
Mm-hmm. Hawks have
My,
ears.
my.
You see what suffering your incompetence causes me! That was Batman in my house! He's been spying on me for days, and you let it happen, Gordon.
Looks like he might have saved the lives of your man recklessly in danger.
What are you... Where are you going? I'm not finished with you.
Unless you're firing me tonight, it's still my job to keep the peace in this town. And I'm going downstairs to do that. I'm McGruff the crime dog, after all.
I'm Toucan
You're gonna
Sam.
Bite out of crime. Like that toucan.
Now they take a bite out of crime.
You have 1 week, Gordon. 1 week to bring Batman into custody or you're gone. You understand? I didn't get an answer, Commissioner. Did you hear me? Get back here. I will have respect.
Ha!
That's not how one commands respect. What up, great
That's Tim.
computer?
That's Tim.
Back so soon?
I had to abandon the new identity. It couldn't be helped. I have the multicolor computer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing on the Penguin we can use. I was inside his house for an entire week.
Watching him like a hog.
You're worse than Nightwing. He's not laundering money, not hiding kickbacks, not taking bribes, not handing out contracts to cronies. He's doing nothing illegal.
Maybe he's become the cleanest politician in America.
Oswald Cobblepot has considered himself above and beyond the law his entire life. He's not capable of playing by the rules. He's dirty. That's inevitable. What have you got there, Barbara?
Just a hunch. It's pretty desperate, though.
I'll take desperate at this point.
Okay, you know how you got the Riddler to start looking into Cobblepot's election? And the next thing we know, Riddler's in a coma, stabbed nearly to death by the Clock King. So we all figure the Clock King is involved in this election somehow. Maybe he rigged it, or maybe he knows who rigged it.
Glocky's doing time in Bloodhaven, excuse me, and he's not talking.
Right. But the Riddler had a reason to confront Clock King in the first place. Enigma, he must have done some research, had some documents, evidence, something that led him to the Clock King. No, he had to store the information somewhere. Maybe he kept it on this.
I think it was on a communicator prototype. Where did you get that?
From the wall safe in his apartment the day he went into a coma.
You swiped his cell phone?
Oh, it's way more than a cell phone, Tim. It's got email, video camera, audio samplers. Yeah, it's a cell phone. Oh, well. It can even break into the satellite signals, and it's a powerful computer with a huge memory. The Riddler is going to be worth billions when they market these things next year. But the trouble is, I can't get into the basic memory of the thing until I enter a 6-character password. And it's warned me it's going to wipe the system clean after 5 wrong guesses. I've tried Riddle. I've tried his real name, Enigma, and his birthday. That's 3 tries. We've got 2 left.
You're thinking too, basically. Enigma's obsessed with wordplay and double meanings. It will be something more complex.
Nah, you want to know what the Riddler's really obsessed with? Try Batman.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yo, where the fuck is 4K?
It's got 6K there, dude.
Okay. Batman. We're in! Finally, no roused rebel at my door again. The people are beginning to understand me.
Well, considering your popularity lately, I still suggest you stand back from the windows, Your Honor.
I'll be fine here. You're new, Mr. Talon. We don't do that here.
It's Talbot, sir.
What about the press, Miss Pigeon?
You're savaging the Gazette over the tear gas, and I won't let you see the editorial cartoon in the Times. The Gotham Guardian is still in your corner, though. It's much like that rag, the Daily Bugle.
I own that paper. What do I have to do? I give sweat and I give blood to these citizens, and nothing is ever enough.
Well, they protested Mayor Hill, too, you know.
Not like this. Not with this sort of contempt. They'd never do this if I was taller. If I was... What's that
Flunk?
voice?
Dunk.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. Oh, boy.
What?
Wow.
This is a knockout spray. You'll be fine in 3 hours.
After Madman in the Box. Ugh.
It's Madman in the box.
It's concentrated Madman in the Box.
Run, Ms. Pigeon! Return with reinforcements! And get Gordon on the phone to tell him his week is already over! He's fired as of now!
Are you curious why I'm here, Penguin?
I only care about when you're leaving, a criminal, preferably in a body bag.
I have something to tell you that you need to hear about a man named Templeton, whom you might know as better as the Clock King.
I've never heard of him.
That's possible. It really doesn't matter. Temple found a back door into the computer program for our new touchscreen voting machines that were used in the election last election.
What?
Fugit could control the machines and the outcome. He didn't care who won as long as Hamilton and Hill lost. Fugit's held a grudge against Hill for years.
This is insane!
He chose you at random.
You're raving!
Riddler had it all figured out just before Fugit stabbed him. But 1 hour ago, I got access to the memory in Enigma's advice. And now I know everything he knew. Dates, numbers, everything.
Oh. What you're saying? I
I didn't win.
You came in 6th.
Oh. Then the people, they never chose me. They never chose me?
No, I'm here to give you a warning, Penguin. I know what happened, and your days are numbered.
I always suspected something like this. Oh, it makes sense. So what buys your silence? Do you want the signal back in the sky? Or should I tear up the warrant for your arrest?
I don't do deals.
Uh-oh.
Then I'll ensure your silence another way.
Him? Oh,
He shoots pigeons? Just
Well,
That's your solution to you revert to form. You try to murder me and keep a lid on what I know.
It's not called murder when it's justifiable self-defense, you fool.
a wound.
You keep invading my home. I have witnesses.
oh my gosh! Says that
I'll say you do.
Oh, look at that grin.
Batman smiling. Look out! I'm on the TV.
You've been there for the last 5 minutes. And not just this TV. You're in every set in Gotham City.
Gotham City?
Gotham
City! Mr. Mayor. Riddler's device has quite a range of uses. I can see how it's going to make him very rich one day.
You had no right to. You can't.
It doesn't matter what I can do, Cobblepot. I've already done it. Everyone in Gotham City.
Gotham City?
Gotham
City has finally seen you for the murderous thug you really are. It was inevitable. City Hall, next day. There he is.
Can you tell us what happened last night?
Where's Batman today? Is he still a fugitive?
I say, what with evidence of the vote tampering he talked about.
I'm not taking questions. At least not from the likes of you. I just have one statement. I tried. I did my best for this city. I cleaned up the runaway spending. I lowered taxes. I fought to keep the costume vigilantes in line. I did everything I was supposed to do. But now the town council is opening an investigation, probably looking for my impeachment, all over some grainy image on your TVs last night. No one knows what really happened. But the council needn't bother. You people didn't want me for this job in the first place. I deserve better than coming in 6th. So I resign. You don't get Oswald Cobblepot to kick around anymore. At least not until the fall election. You've seen what I can do as mayor of Gotham City. When the time comes, I'm sure to come back in a landslide. Now, no further questions. You vultures, I'm done with you.
That
Peace.
little bit about not being kicked around anymore, that was Richard Nixon's thing, and now he's doing the Richard Nixon.
Yep.
I'm not a crook.
Gordon, I want a word with you.
Cobblepot. I don't know what to say after that surprising announcement, except perhaps that I...
Then don't say anything. Instead, I have something for you. To tell you, pointy-eared pal, something that I think he needs to hear. Tell him
He took away everything, and I'm never going to forgive him for this. Whatever it takes, whatever the cost. Someday, I'm going to kill him.
Ooh.
From this day forward, that thought is the only thing keeping me going.
It's you. When do I get to see the evidence about the rigged election?
There isn't any. The Ritter's device had nothing but pizza and Chinese food flown over us in memory.
Oh, man. Me after my own heart, though.
The story about the voting machine fraud is still my best theory about what happened. It might well be true, but I have no proof.
So you took a desperate gamble.
No gamble. I knew the Penguin would try something stupid if he felt his back was to the wall. It's who he is. He can't change.
So I get to keep my job unless Deputy Mayor Rogers has other plans and everything goes back to normal.
Normal? This is Gotham City, Jim.
Gotham City?
Gotham City?
Gotham City! What's normal?
Next issue, the Grey Ghost returns.
Ooh,
Wait,
that sounds really good.
so he might have been actually elected?
No, he came in sixth.
Right, but that
He made it up.
There's no evidence in the phone.
there's no evidence anywhere to suggest
Alright.
Batman's theory was true.
Going to the next one.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Gotham's Globe. Penguin resigns as mayor. Bat signal reinstated. Benthal House thief at large. Catwoman.
What's water?
Hmm? Big.
Uh-oh. Ugh.
Gotham Globe Super Scupperhead captured. Bravo. Bravo. Bravo.
Night Light. Superman Adventures. Strange sports stories.
I've seen some of those. Those are that's a vintage book series, right? The Strange Sports
I
Adventures.
think it was, yes.
Yes, available.
As the Metropolis Meteors prepare to go head-to-head with the Gotham Knights in the third game of the World Series. And I believe we have a special guest to throw out the first pitch, right, Dan?
Well, that's right, Bob. Superman, the Man of Steel himself, will toss out the first ball to catcher Wayne Schaffenbacher.
That's fancy.
And the windup? Whoa, Dan. It looks like he's going to throw it hard.
Oh no!
Looks like it's going to be a fastball, Bob. And I do mean fast. Yeah.
Poor
man.
Wayne's getting ready to run for cover, Dan.
Wait a minute, Bob. Haha. And a nice little laugh from the big guy. Looks like he was having a little fun with old Wayne.
That's cute.
Good.
Poor Wayne. Like, oh,
Label. Professor Hamilton, I'm so glad that you could make it.
Yes, well, Miss Lane insisted.
I said he should get out more. Have some fun. Same stuff I told you last week.
Will you ever drop that Taylor Swift stuff? I'm not shaking it off. Great idea. A little fresh air helps clear the cobwebs I've found.
My cobwebs are all in their proper place. Thank you very much.
I think he's got a grudge against sports. Not a big sports ball fan? No?
All I said was that I prefer intellectual pursuits too.
Bet the other kids never picked him on the gym class.
Well, I never. I don't have to listen to these absurd theories. Gym class. Huh. What nonsense.
Struck a nerve with that one.
I guess I shouldn't make fun of him. I was a tomboy in school, but a lot of my friends were nerds.
You're
School
what?
can be pretty harsh to...
Are you what?
Oh, not and nerds. My and nerds? No.
What?
In the friend.
What's your
I
aunt
guess I
friends?
Boop. I guess I shouldn't make fun of him. I was a tomboy in school, but a lot of my aunt friends were nerds. School can be a pretty harsh place to... Hey, why is it so dark all of a sudden?
Greetings, Earthlings.
Huh?
Okay.
Prepare to meet your governors.
That looks like they look like little olives.
Okay. Who's on the mound, Mr. Narrator?
Well, that would be Scum McCloud.
And who's behind the plate?
Oh, that would be Rick Burchett.
And who's running those bases?
That would be awesome, Terry Austin.
And who's doing the color commentary?
Tom Zuko.
And who's working the scoreboard?
Lois Bohalis.
And who's a designated hitter?
Maureen McTeague.
And who got hit by a pitch?
Mike McAvaney.
And who created this thing and who's really responsible for it?
Well, it's been created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Schuster with the help of Roy Thomas.
And here's the beaver. That's super.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Grand Slam.
Greetings. You must be Superman. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You have been chosen to fight for the honor of your planet. We've been told that you are its mightiest champion. Now you shall face ours.
I don't fight for sport. You picked the wrong planet, and friend. I suggest you turn this ship around and head back where you belong. Get back, Jojo.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice, Superman. Either you and Grog here fight in best of 3 contests, or we turn our ship's weapons on this little primitive planet and have a contest of another kind.
I don't know if they're armed, but they made it here undetected, and I can't see through their ship.
Uh-oh.
Better play along so this doesn't become unnecessarily ugly. I see. But why me?
Every planet gets to compete in the Nebula Cup Championship. Yours was next. This world isn't even on our charts, but an arms trader we knew brought it and you to our attention. Said he was a friend, an unfriend of yours. Someone named Lobo?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, a real and friend. I'll have to return the favor someday.
Oh boy. That's Bob.
Oh, okay, sports fans, there's been a change of plans. Today's baseball game has been postponed so that we may bring you a real world series, a clash of titans, a battle of epic proportions, a fight for human dignity.
Hey, wait a minute. How does this thing even work?
That's right, Bob. This is a momentous occasion, being broadcast around the world and here at Metropolis Stadium over the PA system, with thousands of cheering fans from around the nation.
And like in every big game, there's always some fans rooting for the visitors.
Excuse me? Can somebody... Ooh! Ah!
Ooh, low and inside there, Bob.
Whack.
Whack, whack. Ooh.
Whoa, that one almost knocked the man tomorrow to next week, Dan.
That's all right, Bob. The alien champion has a bit of an edge. Morgan edge, even, since he actually knows how to use that weapon of his.
Boom.
Ooh.
Foul, if you ask me, Dan, but there's no Empire in sight, so Severin's on his own.
Well, Bob, he better figure it out fast or humanity could be in deep doo-doo. Perhaps I can help, gentlemen.
Ah! Oh, right. Let's see what I can do with this thing.
That thing?
Looks like Severin's on the attack, Dan.
Clang.
Charlie?
But what's this? A burst of energy and... Ow! That's gotta hurt.
Ugh.
Bob, I just got word that the weapons seem to be some form of magnetized antimatter clubs.
Yay! Hooray!
I have Professor Hamilton with me from Star Labs. And the professor says if Superman can strike the base of his opponent's club rather than its head, he can direct the explosion away and win the round. Oop, too late.
Now he tells me.
And as we begin round 2, let me remind you that you're listening to Metropolis Baseball on Talk Radio WMTR.
That's right, Bob. And let me offer a special welcome to the fans in the stadium who are listening to us today through the PA system. Quite an exciting treat for us, and Bob?
That's right, Dan.
Come on, guys. Tell me something I can use.
And it's a swing and a miss for the Alien Warrior as Superman dodges it in grand style.
There. You see on the monitor. Bob, Professor Hamilton has just pointed out that based on the way the dirt is flying up around the baton when it gets near the ground, we can assume those are some form of gravity disruption devices. Hope you can use that, Superman.
Hey, it's better than nothing. These look like Nightwing stun batons.
Yeah, they do.
The batons clash, and Superman is
Ooh.
Dan. Where'd he go? DC.
I think he's in orbit, Bob. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. Yep, here he comes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Bob. He's back and he's mad. Oh, womp.
Rah?
And the battle is heating up now as the contestants bounce all across the stadium.
Ah, those batons sure send gravity into a tailspin, Bob. Like like that tailspin Disney show.
Mm-hmm. Pretty groovy.
That's right, Dan. And now Big Blue takes a good cut and belts the bad guy into the wall.
That would have gone for extra bases easy, Bob.
You know, we could have read this as Blue and Kit if you really wanted to within the commentary.
Yeah, I didn't even think
Now
of that.
Superman is. Can you tell me what he's doing, Dan?
His opponent is charging him, Bob. But he's just standing there, spinning his baton. I wonder who. Well, we'll see in a moment. Jab.
Take the jab.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild. The Superman strategy pays off.
That's right, Bob. That alien's spinning like a top. Looks like round 2.
Rah.
Round, baby, right round.
Boo.
Oh, it's just Superman.
Boo.
Hey, hooray!
And the score is tied at 1 as we go into the third and final round of this epic confrontation.
Epic is right, Bob. This is the big one. The battle for all mankind. And from the looks of those gloves, this final round is the battle of fists.
Well, I guess these gloves don't do anything special. Ah! Boom. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Done again. Ha ha ha. Great Scott! I wish I knew how to work these things. Come on, Professor, tell me something. Crash.
Few minutes.
Yep. Well, it looks like the alien champion is pretty good with those powerful high-tech gloves, Dan.
That's right, Bob. Hopefully, Professor Hamilton can cook up some theories as to how Superman might use them. Right now, we're drawing a blank.
I don't have much time, guys.
And as the battle rages on, let me remind you that this program is brought to you by Spatula City, with convenient locations throughout Metropolis and beyond. Spatula Cities for all your spatula needs.
Spatula City. Professor, any ideas? I don't know.
Ouch! Superman takes one on his jaw and goes flying. He looks dazed. He's landed in the bleachers. This looks bad, Dan.
Loser.
I'll bet our boy can still pull a W out of this, Bob. He's tagged, but he's not out of the inning yet.
Sure enough, Dan. Here he comes. But what's he doing? He's removing the gloves.
That's a gutsy move, Bob, but that's what Superman is known for.
Here he comes at supersonic speed, fists in front. And a bullseye. A meteoric body slam.
Kaboom. Ouch. And an explosive right hook to the jaw, Bob. There goes the teeth. Hope he has a good dental plan.
Mm-hmm.
And a left.
You know, I've really got nothing against you, pal. RN, pal.
And a right.
It's nothing personally.
And a left.
I do a lot of fighting in my job.
And a right.
But only when it's necessary.
And a left.
And I never fight for sport.
And a right.
Just not my style, I guess.
And left.
But if you take me on,
And right.
you can bet the farm I'll give it 100%.
Look out. Here comes the big one.
But like I said,
Kapow.
nothing personal.
Yay! Superman! Superman!
Superman!
Stick a fork in E.T. down there, Dan, because he's done.
Congratulations, Earthling. You've won the Nebula Cup competition, but I'm duty-bound to pass the trophy on to you.
Doesn't look like a cup to me.
No, I suppose not, but I assure you, it's the most precious. The Nebula Cup took generations to create. It's one of the most valuable possessions in all the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Sculpted from the densest of neutron stars. It rightly belongs to you.
What did he say? Sculpted from a neutron star? Good Lord. A piece of that neutron star that size, it could weigh as much as 1,000 battleships. Oh no. He's so good battleship.
Do you have a gravity nullification device ready to receive it?
No. I'll just carry it myself.
It's rather heavy.
I'm sure I can handle it.
No, you can't. Don't let him give it to you. No.
Very well, then. Congratulations on your victory. And farewell.
Oh no, this is not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, something's gone terribly wrong. Superman's falling directly for the stadium.
That's right, Bob. If what Professor Hamilton told me, we're going to be in deep trouble when it hits the ground. Let me through.
I see something's wrong. He spilled his package of goobers.
Oh no.
And my nachos.
Wait, come back. I need your best hitter now.
No
wait.
way. Okay.
Go ahead.
No way there, little buddy. I'm getting out of here.
No, wait. You don't understand. The gravity baton. It can reverse the trophy's course. Please, somebody take this back. It's our only hope. Please, anybody can hit anybody.
Hurry up, Lois.
Now, is that a meteor I see streaming towards the stadium, Dan? Or is it Superman?
I think that's Superman, Bob.
Well then, I just want to tell all our friends and family and all our loyal fans who have been listening throughout the years. It was nice knowing you.
It was nice knowing you, all your and friends.
And friends.
Superman, let it go. Just let it go and get out of the way. Hold on, Bob. Professor Hamilton's up to something.
Okay, Professor. I hope you know what you're doing.
Superman's letting it go, Bob. So do I. Unless I'm mistaken, Bob, Professor Hamilton's going to try hitting the trophy with the anti-gravity baton.
Do we have any stats on Professor Hamilton, Dan?
No, Bob, but something tells me they're not that good.
Hey, Four Eyes. Give it up. You're going to hit the broadside of a barn.
Get lost, Hamilton, you little wimp!
Yeah! Bookworm! He did it, Dan!
I don't believe it.
Bam!
Lamb, man. It's going, gone.
It's out of here. Way out of here.
Yay!
Hey, bro, you can play on the Daily Planet team anytime.
Meanwhile,
I can't resist checking out the mess those goons made us stupid mad. I'll bet they smashed them flat as a pancake. I'll bet they... Huh? What's that?
Smash!
Hey, my hog! What the? Beep, 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 beep.
There's justice in the universe.
the end. We want to thank you for being here. We also thank you for reading with us. If you're reading along.
Yes.
This
But
is
that being
kinda
said, if you haven't already done so, please, if you can, please click like, subscribe if you've done so, hit the notification bell so you get all notifications. Then also go and check your YouTube settings to make sure notifications are turned on. Otherwise, you'll not be notified. Notificated. That's a weird word.
I love that word though. That's gonna go in my dictionary.
Also, if you can, check out the Ko-Fi link. I'll drop $1 in the till. Basically helps us pay for these readings. Alrighty. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, direct them to Melissa and Amy Lester.
No.
Yeah.
Good
Help out.
night.